welcome back to more Pokémon White. So last time, we made it through the giant chasm after we took a look at Undella Town. And yeah, this time, we found this beast waiting for us at the end. So, let's take him on. So yeah, we definitely want Keiko in the front because Keiko has Thunder Wave, so yeah, that's gonna help us out lots. And then Medusa is actually pretty good at walling it, so yeah. Let's go, shall we? This is Kyurem, level 75 Dragon Ice type Pokemon with Pressure for its ability. And it has the moves Glaciate, Dragon Pulse, Imprison, and Endeavor. So yeah, Kyurem is an interesting fellow, right? A Dragon Ice type Pokemon. Decent offensive types. Although, yeah, Ice does mean that it isn't the best defensively. Kind of just adds on a lot of weaknesses for the Dragon type, although, yeah, it's no longer weak to Ice, which is cool, I guess, so yeah. But yeah, mainly though, you are using that Ice type to just hit really, really hard. And yeah, Kyurem is definitely pretty good at doing that, so yeah. And yeah, we live, that's good. I guess I'll go for Shovel here. But anyway, so yeah, we go on the type. The ability is actually pretty decent. Kyurem can definitely use its pressure base and good effect. Mainly once it got Roost, it could use Substitute and Roost together, basically. And pressure stall the opponent, which is a pretty decent niche for it to have, so yeah. Anyway, already in good catching range, I don't really want to risk trying to weaken it more, so let's just go with the sports anyway. So yeah, not bad ability, but yeah, it is just the standard legendary Pokemon ability, so there's that. And yeah, that was close. Might also want to heal Medusa at points, because Medusa, yeah, does very well against its moves. The only move it doesn't like is that Dragon Pulse, so yeah. Okay, as some moves, it's got a pretty decent selection. I think Ice Beam build level is cool, Dragon Pulse build level is also pretty cool too, obviously. It even gets Outrage and its physical attack is terrible, so yeah, I can definitely use that. And of course there's its signature move. It's a very strange signature move though, in Glaciate. And yeah, you might wonder what Glaciate does, because not many people talk about it. It's actually just a better Icy Wind. It's 10 more power, and has the same secondary effect of lowering speed against both opponents, if it is a level 12. So yeah. It's kind of strange as a signature. Like, yeah, you'd think that it'd be, you know, even stronger than, yeah. You think it'd be even stronger than, significantly stronger than Ice Wind, but still had that same secondary effect, so yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, it would have been cool if he, okay, yeah. That didn't take long at all, so that's cool, I guess. And it has a very short Pokédex entry. Boundary Pokemon. It can produce ultra cold air. Its body is frozen. Yeah, that doesn't really tell you much. That is definitely one thing about Kyurem. It's a very mysterious Pokemon. That's kind of one thing I like about it. In this game, at least. When you get to Black and White 2, yeah, the curtains kind of fall off, if you know what I mean. But anyway, something I didn't mention last time is that the Pokemon in here are like level 60, so that's pretty cool. Too bad, yeah, Keiko's not in good health at all. I really want to check if there's like any items here. I don't think there are, but I'll have a look. Yeah, there's a Jinx, and yeah, we can't run away from it, that's okay. I guess I'll let Natasha do that instead. But anyway, I've had to try and talk about Kyurem there, so yeah, after that very nice quick capture. So yeah, again, Glaciate's a very strange situation. Like, yeah, you'd think it'd be stronger. I can see it being buffed and layer changes just to make it more interesting, because, yeah, like, you think that'd be good for UC, but the problem is that Kyurem is a restricted Pokemon, so not everyone's going to be using Kyurem, because they have to choose between it and the other restricted Pokemon, and generally, though, those are probably going to be better. And there's nothing else here, so yeah, now, yeah, we can just head on out and fly, and yeah, I'm probably just going to go to the ports like usual. So yeah, and we'll keep talking about Kyurem. Anyway, let's fly. So yeah, back here. So there's that. Although, yeah, back to Moose though. Again, it doesn't really get much else filler, but I guess Blizzard's nice because it is pretty strong in the hail. It has an amazing special attack stat, and that Blizzard, could definitely hurt, especially with not having to worry about it missing. And of course, yeah, I didn't mention Outrage again. It actually can use that to some good effect. Mainly later generations, but yeah. Anyway, after that, TMs. Speaking of being able to boost, it does get Home Claws, I guess Strength Claw if you want more reliable stab. Of course, Ice Beam already got. It doesn't really get that much coverage. Psychic Edge Shovel kind of interesting. The Focus Blast is the main thing. You can use a Rock type moves for coverage too. And yeah, even gets like Flash Cannon as well. So yeah, some interesting coverage. Even gets Fly for some reason. And yeah, I haven't really been talking about that much, but Draco Media is a very good move as well. Because again, Dragon isn't resisted by much, so yeah, it's going to hit. It's going to chunk whatever it hits, so that's awesome. And yeah, that's basically all we need to talk about. Let's go with the stats. And yeah, Kyurem is actually very solid. I think one of the things that really stood out to me is its HP of 125, alongside 9 defenses. Again, it's definitely no bulky Pokemon, because again, like even with that massive HP stat, you still need to be worried about, getting hit by super effective close combat or something like that. So yeah, there's that, or even a Stone Edge. But yeah, still though, that's definitely impressive. And then yeah, it's almost not to lose such either. Both attacking stats are 130. It has 90 defenses and yeah, 95 speed. So yeah, it's a very, very solid Pokemon in terms of stats. Again, probably not as ballistic as Reshiram and Zekrom because they have higher offensive stats in the preferred stat, but still. Kyurem isn't that far behind them, so yeah. It's just that, yeah, again, is the type gonna be a hindrance for you, is the thing. Normally it won't be, but yeah, sometimes, yeah. Especially when, yeah, you are thinking about higher tier battling, it might be, but again, like I said, Kyurem is a restricted Pokemon, so yeah, you're not gonna be seeing it used that much. Unless you really want to. So yeah. So yeah, as for Kyurem itself, yeah. Kyurem as a Pokemon I actually really adore, to be honest. It's kind of an interesting case because, of course, part of that is because of the next game where it is the cover legendary, and yeah, it has a pretty decent role in that game too, so yeah. A lot of sports start as gentlemen's games, okay? Say there's that, but anyway, let's value then. Yeah, again, Kyurem, it's an interesting filler, right? Again, I think I like the design. Again, there's something kind of mysterious about it. Like, yeah, it definitely feels like a Pokemon that seems a bit incomplete in terms of design. And yeah, there's definitely a good reason for that, that's a thing, sure. So yeah. And yeah, I do think I like its, let's just say, new forms a bit better design-wise, which I feel like is kind of a hot take, but I don't know. I think no matter the form, I think I always like what Kyurem looks like is the thing, so yeah. And yeah, nothing about Kyurem 2 is just how much stronger it got in future generations. Mainly in terms of moves. It got loads of moves to bolster its power. Like for example, yeah, it got Freeze Dry, being able to hit those Water-type Pokemon with Ice-type moves, that's pretty cool. And yeah, Sword Shield is especially kind to it. It got Dragon Dance and Icicle Spear. So yeah, physical move pool is definitely something you could consider with that, so yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's mainly it. It got banned in OU of that generation too because of how strong it was, so yeah. So yeah, definitely a very remarkable legendary Pokemon, that's the thing, sure. So anyway, I'm thinking, what do we do now? Because yeah, I could go over my topic, but yeah. Maybe I'll save that for later again. Well, maybe I do it now. You know what, I'll do it now. Because, yeah, it's a cool topic. I really wanted to share it, so yeah. And why not? We'll do it now. So yeah, this topic is actually related to Digital Devil Saga, the game, one of the games I'm currently watching. And yeah, I was suggested that, yeah, I talk about what my avatar's ideas I would like in a future DDS game, or like a reimagining. Or, what if I made my own DDS game, basically. So yeah, here's some ideas. First one I came up with is Yama, because I'm pretty sure that I wanted a Vedic God. Because yeah, most of the armor avatars in DDS are from the Vedic era. Basically, yeah, what came before Hinduism, basically. And yeah, I chose Yama, and Yama is actually the god of death and justice. So yeah, if they were in a DDS game, I'd probably make them a light and dark user, or even, you know, just dark maybe, because of death, obviously. Although yeah, most likely death or whatever it's going to be called, it's probably not going to just be insta kills. I think I will have Vega skills, and as well as Kohar skills in the mix as well. I feel like they add a lot more. It basically just means that yeah, Lion Dot there can be more nuance to it. So yeah, I kind of prefer that. And yeah, considering that, you know, we had the Son of Fire do very well and had those skills, the Son of 3 Reload did pretty well with those skills, yeah. I feel like yeah, these are definitely a thing to stay in the series. And yeah, Yama could definitely be, you know, focus on that. His starting mantra can also be, you know, you can start with that basically. So yeah, there's that. What else do I have? I have Durga, Mother Goddess, obviously. I'm pretty sure that Durga is also a persona in Persona 1 and 2. But yeah, again, I think the main reason is the design, potentially, because yeah, Durga is always depicted with those multiple swords. So I feel like that would look really cool with a Atma avatar design, because yeah, I'm not so sure. Because yeah, you could have the multiple arms again, and then yeah, they all have sharp blades coming out of them. I feel like yeah, there's potential for a very cool design right there. So yeah, that's why I mentioned it. And yeah, they can obviously be a physical attacker, considering, you know, they can also be a physical attacker because again, there's swords, and maybe they can focus on, you know, slashing based physical skills if those are a thing. Like, you know, your Brave Blades and your Wall Blades and stuff, maybe that. But anyway. Then after that, we have Beamer, another physical based idea. Although Beamer, yeah, you might not know who that is. They're in the Mahabharata because, and the reason why I'm referencing that is, yeah, I did read a book about it. It's a children's book, but hey. It definitely gives you a good idea of what goes on there. So yeah, I'm very happy that I did give it a read. So anyway, so yeah, Bhima, he was the second among the 5 Pandavas. And yeah, the Pandavas are basically like the main characters in the Mahabharata. You basically kind of follow their perspective in the big war that happens. So yeah, and yeah, Bhima, he is mainly known for his massive strength. So of course, he's going to be strength based. But I think another thing too is I'm probably gonna have him wield a club as like a weapon. That's the weapon he takes out. Well, he used to attack with his demon form, as I should be saying. Because again, the club is, well, not the club. Is that club? I can't remember what's actually called. But yeah. It could also be a mace, but yeah. Basically, yeah, you might see that a lot of Hindu deities, they have this weapon. It looks like a club or mace. I can't remember what it's actually called, unfortunately. I probably need to look that up. I'll probably show a picture of it here or something like that when I edit this, but yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to see an Atma avatar have that as a weapon that comes up. That'd be a really cool idea. Because again, it's kind of a important weapon. So yeah. So yeah, and of course, Bhima being, you know, focused so much on strength, I feel like it fits very well. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, another thing about Bhima, he's also the son of Vayu, which, yeah, Vayu's important in DDS as well, so that's also kind of interesting. So yeah. Hey, was that bad? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, it probably wasn't. And there we go. Because yeah, that could have cuts, that's why that could have been a bad idea. And we got 71, good. We'll definitely be good on level. I keep saying that, but yeah, it is what it is. And I'm gonna just take this thing out. I might be able to, but anyway. Who is next? So I have, Arjuna as well. Another one of the Pandavas. I believe, doesn't he use a bow, if I remember correctly? I think that's the main reason why. Because one idea I had was, in DDS, gun was an element, but the thing about it was that you could only use it in human form. So I'm wondering if we could make it like a pierce-based element, kind of like, Persona 3. And then, yeah, that's obviously what Mantra, Arjuna, and then Kana can also start with, so yeah. Let's see. He has some dull vowels, so this could get a little bit hairy, but I guess we'll see. Because, yeah, Medusa isn't the best in those because of Surf, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Say again, Arjuna, yeah, he's basically like the main character. He's the third among the five Pandavas, so you see him a lot. And yeah, of course, another thing about him is that, yeah, the Oppenheimer quote, yeah, it's related to Arjuna's one, so yeah. Say there's that. So he's quite well known. And again, maybe he could be like a main character. Oh well, yeah, all the Primers have become main characters, so I feel like he could be the leader of the bunch. So yeah. So that could be his role. And then yeah, I also have Kana. Kana would also be a Pierce user. Wait, no, he'd be Pierce inclined because again, you start. I guess yeah. Then you could have like the Dharma avatars do have their own like stats that they like to focus on. So yeah, then of course all the physical attackers that I mentioned, yeah, they obviously have good strength. And then yeah, the slime mantras will be on the physical side. So yeah, obviously. Say there's that, and say there's that obviously. And yeah, Kana, yeah, the reason I mentioned him is his role in the Mahabharata, because he's kind of interesting. Basically, the general gist is that he doesn't want to fight the Pandavas because he finds out that he's related to them. But then, yeah, at the same time though, he can't betray the family he grew up with, basically the dudes on the other side. So yeah, if this sounds familiar, yeah, basically he's a kaboot. And in fact, yeah, I think he's kind of described like that as well. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know, maybe he could be a villain of sorts. That could be interesting. So yeah, so that's why yeah, I mentioned him here. And again, he'd also be a bow user or a pierce user in this case because yeah, he uses those. So yeah, see there's that. And yeah, that's basically my ideas. Yeah, again, a lot of focus on the Mahabharata, but again, like I said, I did read it, so yeah, obviously wanted to reference it because of that, so yeah. I'm wondering, what do I do here? To be honest, I'm not as scared of the throw, to be honest. I'm more scared of that sword because it's fast, so yeah, I'm just gonna take it out. And yeah, they're not doing much, so yeah, that's good. They could definitely target, okay, this, but they choose not to, so yeah. So that's kind of weird, but anyway. So yeah, why did I mention all this? Well yeah, another topic I was suggested was a little chat about my religion. So yeah, of course, I'm a Hindu, and I do worship. I'm definitely not as devout as my parents. My parents are very devout, but yeah. I still, engage in the worships and stuff and follow the traditions. So yeah, it's a very interesting religion to research though, because the thing about it is that schools don't really teach you it. Because yeah, when I was in my school, we were taught Christianity and Islam. There's no problem with that. They're obviously a lot more simple as the reason why. But of course, Hinduism, of course, really fascinates me because you have all these gods, obviously, all these deities, and of course, there's tons of stories related to them in the texts, the epics, all that. And yeah, the epics themselves are also very interesting too. They're very interesting stories, and the lessons they teach too are also very interesting as well. Of course, yeah, if you do want to have an idea, of course, the main ones to focus on are the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. The Ramayana, the main one, because yeah, it influenced Diwali, which is the main Hindu festival that most people know about. So yeah. And yeah, like I said, yeah, it's a pretty cool religion. And yeah, like I said, it is cool when media focuses on it. Like DDS, Digital Devil Sun, because again, the game is very Hindu based. Not just with the Atma avatars, but also, yeah, just, the themes and stuff. And yeah, I do remember, yeah, people talking about that, and yeah, I just found it very fascinating. And yeah, it's one reason why, yeah, I do want to try maybe DDS at one point, and I'm excited to, keep watching it too. So
say there's that, and yeah, there's some really cool like references with some of the bosses too that I learned about with my research. So yeah, it's very cool stuff. So yeah, so that's basically it about my religion, I guess. So yeah, but yeah, outside that though, you don't really see too much. Like yeah, in other S&T games, yeah, Hindu deities are seen pretty commonly. Actually, it's considered one of the more common pantheons you see because yeah, there's actually quite a lot. There's actually quite a lot because yeah, you have obviously the big Hindu deities like Shiva, Vishnu. They're normally high level in whatever they appear in. And yeah, you have obviously a lot of other deities that make a lot of friends, like the wise, for example, Saraswati, Parvati, obviously. So yeah. You don't see Brahma that much. I did talk about that during my Persona 1 playthrough, so yeah. But outside of that, yeah, you don't see too much. But yeah, there are definitely other games that like to reference Hindu myth as well. It's pretty cool when it comes up, even if it's not the main focus, like in DPS, that's potential. And yeah, it is interesting when it does, get mentioned. I think one thing about Japanese games is that, yeah, they like to reference Christianity sometimes. They also like to reference, I think it's Gnosticism. It's where the demiurge comes from, if I remember correctly. I think it has something to do with the fact that, yeah, in a lot of Japanese games, you end up facing off against gods, so yeah, or a godlike being. I think I remember hearing something about that, but yeah, probably need to look more into it, but yeah. See, there's that too. And again, yeah, I guess this kind of leads on to another thing, but yeah, this is something I did talk about to one of my friends, but yeah, RS is actually, or religious studies, is actually one of my favorite subjects when I was at school. And I think that's one reason why I really like ST. Because yeah, it kind of reminds me of those fun times I had, so yeah. See, there's that as well, so yeah. And yeah, I'll definitely think about, yeah, playing more SMT games. I have actually got, the day I'm recording this, I did start to get stuck into Persona 2, so that's awesome. And yeah, hopefully I'll make more progress with that as well. Yes, again, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, and yeah, I would like to do a playthrough of it if, yeah, I feel confident with the rest of the game, so yeah. Beginning of the game, I feel like, yeah, I could do it. But we'll see how the rest of the game goes, obviously, so yeah. So there's that, and of course, yeah, I wouldn't mind trying BDS in the future, obviously, as well. With an emulator, obviously, I wouldn't mind trying Vengeance, because I heard so many good things about it, like the gameplay improvements, and also the story improvements too. Something I actually don't know about yet. So yeah, I'll be very interested to see what that's all about when, yeah, I do sink my teeth into it. We'll see, because yeah, I do have my, I do want to, of course, continue Trails from Zero. Well, Trails from Zero, I meant. Because I finished Trails from Zero this year, so of course I want to try that. Because again, I've heard it's an amazing sequel, so yeah. That's probably my #1 game so far that I want to get later in the year, so yeah. Because again, I love Zero so much, so I do want to see the story continue. Say there's that. But yeah, things could change, obviously, we'll see. Hey, that's basically it. That's basically all I want to talk about, so yeah, I guess I'm just going to cut the rest of this. And yeah, I guess maybe we'll just have a short part play. I guess that's fine. Get double edge in the face. Because you're steady, not something cool. So yeah, again, I think I'm just gonna, yeah, cut for the rest of this, and yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do, obviously, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. Again, I'll show you all the levels I get as well. I'm at level 71. Yeah, back in Undead Town. And yeah, we probably can fight this guy, I think. Let's have a look. I guess. Yep. So he wants to battle with us. And I believe someone else is gonna follow him afterwards, so yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll mention something. So yeah, with my levels looking like the way they are, I think one more trip to the court to the next spot and we'll be good. Because yeah, we still have a lot of trainers to fight, and we have red candies. So yeah, I'm gonna get to whatever levels I want to very easily. So yeah. So there you go. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say there. And yeah, once again, we'll get a lot of money.
And yep, this one here. How are you, trainer? I've been so dreadfully bored of my father's film, eh, Chunyu? Alright, one more battle. And yeah, I think more people come the more times you come here. So yeah. We got Susan here, bit of Tediosa. So that's pretty cool, and yeah, they're getting stronger too, so yeah, that's cool. And yeah, well, they're just gonna come down all the same, so yeah. And yeah, this will be the last thing we do. I think next part, if I'm able to, I'll probably make it summer in Undella Town, we'll see what that's all about. And then, yeah, and a Locally too. So yeah, we'll make it summer, we'll see what that's all about, because yeah, it changes Undella Town a decent amount, so yeah. Again, I wouldn't mind showing that. And then, yeah, try to check out Undella Bay, and if I'm able to, the Abyssal Ruins as well. So yeah, we'll have a pretty stacked episode next time to make up for this one being a little short. And pause too much time on my hands. Please come for a visit tomorrow. I'll have a battle with you. So there you go. And yeah, judging by the amount of seats at that table, yeah, apparently you can apply a lot of people. So yeah. I don't think we'll see everyone by the end of this series, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, with that done, yeah, we have a nice short little part today. But I talked about some cool things, including Kyurem and a fun topic that was just to talk about. So yeah, I have basically one more topic. We'll save it for basically the last Surgery Pokemon catch. Though that won't be happening until probably the last part. I think I'm actually going to save it for that far in. So yeah. Anyway. So I want to put Natasha here, and we're going to be using Yokuzu against some water type Pokemon next part, so that's fun. So yeah, next time, yeah, we're going to be checking out Undella Bay, which basically is the same as Undella Town, so yeah, we're basically going to be lumping them in together. And yeah, like I said, we'll also see what Undella Town in the summer is like, and also, yeah, maybe check out the Abyssal Ruins, like I said, so yeah. Abyssal Ruins, yeah, again, I'm going to need to look up some stuff for that, but hopefully I'll be able to show how interesting that place is. So yeah, look forward to all that, and I'll see you guys again for that.